John chapter 19, verse number 25. I know most of y'all didn't bring your Bible, so I'm going to go ahead and read. It says, now there stood by the cross of Jesus his mother and his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus therefore saw his mother and the disciples standing by, whom he loved, he said unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son. Then said he to the disciple, Behold thy mother. And from that hour, that disciple took her unto his own home. Amen.
Amen.
Now there stood by the cross of Jesus his mother and the disciple whom he loved. Said unto his mother, Behold thy son, and to the disciple, Behold thy mother. Just for a few minutes, don't go to sleep now, you've been here all day. Don't rush me.
Go ahead, Rob.
I just want to speak from this simple thought. I'll always love my mama.
All right.
I'll always love my mama. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many songs and sayings that center our thoughts on our mothers. Songs like Sweet Sadie, Tupac's Dear Mama, Junior's Mama Used to Say, my mama told me you better shop around by the Miracles. Boys to Men's A Song for Mama, AKA Mama, You Know I Love You. Which leads to the song I borrowed my title from, I'll Always Love My Mama by The Intruders. This is odd to me because before yesterday, I had never heard that song, and today I still cannot recite its lyrics, but it is the exact sentiment of my heart. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. And no matter what your favorite mama song is, you would agree some of these songs still bring tears to your eyes. Some of them bring belly-aching laughter. Some deep thought and deep reflection, and some even anger. Now you have to wonder, how did this one woman elicit and evoke all these innumerable emotions with her one single life? Well, that's an easy question, and I'd like to suggest an easy answer. Mothers in general, and my mother in particular, are your everything. I mean, they mean everything. Mamas do everything. They can see and hear everything. They are everything. If we are honest, one of the reasons we experience such a traumatic break from reality and an unfillable void left when mama leaves us is because we all, well, at least I, used to spell God not G-O-D, but M-O-M. Am I the only one? With a mother who exemplified and demonstrated godly attributes to the extent I thought my mama was the Most High. Am I the only one who can admit before I knew who or what God even was, I knew my mama? And even when I learned about God and who God is, much of what I learned it from my mama. All I'm trying to say, that was before I knew that God was anything, I already knew mama was everything. me, now's a good time.
Go ahead.
I said she was everything. Mama was my first friend. She was a mean girl, but I survived. Some of you don't know this, but growing up, my mama's nickname was Nasty Niece.
Oh.
Watch it now.
Yeah, I was shocked when I found that out too.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand how you could be elegant and dignified and indignant all at the same time.
Well,
Mamas are your everything. She was my sparring partner. Because you have to understand, little boys are rambunctious and like to fight and wrestle and impose their little wills on everybody else. And my mother wasn't so prissy or girly to get down in the floor or the dirt or the ground and get entangled with her two sons. She didn't mind getting hit in the face during a pillow fight. And nor did she mind knocking your block off if she had to tell
Go
you.
ahead.
make it play. Make it
If she had
play.
to tell you too many times about the same thing.
Knock the block
Mama
out.
was my 5-star chef and my short order cook when I was hungry.
That's right.
Mama was my doctor and my nurse when I was sick. Mama was my checking and my savings account when I was broke. Mama was my first cheerleader, my first stylist,
Go ahead.
my first hairdresser, my first barber, my constant encourager, my prayer intercessor. My mama showed me grace and mercy when I know she wanted to kill me. She was long-suffering when I disappointed her and let her down. It made me look humble, but my mama was so proud, I didn't even have to stick out my own chest.
Go ahead.
She was my first interaction with the judicial system. She was a detective. She was the informant. She was the police. She was the lawyer. She was the correction officer. She was the judge, the jury, and the executioner. I'm just trying to tell you, Mama was everything. Mama, she was even a crack or underground comedian who specialized in the art of pettiness and shade and telling a joke that would bust you to stitches, but she could keep a straight face, especially when she was in church. Mama was my first teacher, my first preacher, my first mentor, but most of all, Mama helped me see Jesus. And she allowed me to witness up close and personal the call of God on her life to minister. And you ought to know that helped ease my way into the ministry when I saw my mama, who is my everything, struggle with her own call and accepted the call on her life. I could go on and on about who mama is and what mama did and what mama was, but just look at somebody and say, mama's my everything.
Mama's my everything.
And my brothers and sisters, this is the dilemma that we all face. How can I face anything when I've lost my everything?
Come on.
Now that question is a little more complex. And I'd hate to give you a simplistic answer to a complex problem. But the truth is it can be this simple. If you learn your everything really wasn't your everything, but that your everything knew everything. You'll get it when you get home. As great and wonderful as your mother is or was, if her life didn't point you to the one with eternal life, if she didn't show you who she calls on when she gets in trouble, if she didn't teach you to walk with the one who walked and talked with her and fall in love with the lover of your soul, if your mother, if your everything didn't highlight the one who can do anything, you could throw the whole motherhood in the trash. I can go on and live and still miss my mama. virtually lose my everything because my mama told me I have a friend who is all to me. His love is ever true. And I love to tell how he lifted me and what his love can do for you. God is my everything. God is my joy in sorrow. He's my hope for tomorrow. He's my rock in a weary land. He's my shelter in the time of storm. God is not M-O-M, but God, G-O-D, is my everything. And God loved me enough to spend the bulk of my days with my mother. She taught me some things about an everlasting God, even with her abbreviated earthly pilgrimage. May I just share with you a few things? Well, I always loved my mama, and I will bid you adieu. First of all, I need you to know I always loved my mama because she was always there at pivotal points along my pilgrimage. The text teaches us that Mary had a knack of showing up for Jesus at crucial times in his life. It was Mary who scoops up Jesus and scurries down to Egypt shortly after his birth so that his life and mission are not aborted by King Herod. It's Mary who disconnects from the caravan and backtracks to Jerusalem to find her son and whisk him away from Pharisees and scholars he was teaching. It was Mary who pushes Jesus out of the proverbial nest into public ministry at a wedding in Cana. And when rumors and critics and naysayers were circling the ministry of her son, it was Mary who rose up on Jesus, even while he was teaching, to basically do a wellness check, to make sure her son had lost all his marbles, to make sure he had lost sight of his purpose and his mission. It was Mary's way of saying to Jesus, son, you good? And now here she stands, the Bible says, at the foot of the cross, in the midst of Jesus' enemies and executioners, when Lottie Dottie and everybody who said they loved him, who said they'd have his back, who said they'd never leave him, including God, had turned their back on Jesus. She's right there to let Jesus know that although there were many things she couldn't do, there was one thing she could do, and she did do, and that was to be there for her son on the worst day of his life. It's nothing like looking up from your trouble and looking up with tear-filled eyes and see the one who kept you when you couldn't keep yourself. It's not like looking up when your hands are nailed and you can't do anything that you want to do, but to see the one who provided for you when you could not provide for yourself. The one who loves you even when everyone else looks like they hate you. If your mother was any good at all, you should be able to conjure up in your mind at least 2 times when you were in trouble and your mother came to your rescue. You ought to be able to think about 2 times when you had no one else to turn to. But mama called and said, I was just thinking about you. You were just on my mind. You ought to think about 2 or 3 times when your next decision was going to be either your best decision or your worst decision. And your mama called and said, baby, I'm just called to let you know I'm praying for you. I promise I'd never leave you. So I just want you to know mama's still thinking about you. I just need 1 or 2 of y'all. I'll make 3 that would testify. Mama showed up at pivotal points along your pilgrimage. And she shows up even if she wasn't physically in attendance. Go ahead. Because by now you ought to know your mother is basically your conscience. Go ahead. It was your mother's maternal ministry that managed your mangled up moments. And here you are today talking about, I always loved my mama because she was there when no one else was there. The disciples deserted Jesus. The crowds left Jesus. The same people that promised to never leave betrayed him and literally left him for dead. I don't know if you've ever felt that alone in your life. If you ever felt that you were all by yourself, had that all by yourself feeling in something as simple as your mama calling and telling you, son, I made a taco salad. I cooked today, so stop by after church. It's amazing how simple something like that can turn and shine sunshine on your darkest day. Have you ever been hugged hard enough to know you were loved? That you were not by yourself? To let you know, despite the odds, you still were going to make it. I said I always loved my mom because she was always there. Even when no one else was there. She was there at pivotal points on my pilgrimage, but finally, let's go eat. I always loved my mama because you just can't bestow motherhood on anybody. You can't do it. You can't just choose a mama, even if you need one. I was thinking about this about a week before she passed, and I seen the imminence of what was coming down the pipe. I told my wife, well, you've lost one already, now about to lose another one. I've lost my father and now my mother. We're going to have to find a new mother. But I'd like to stand today and publicly retract that statement.
Yeah, because she come out the woodwork.
Because all of our lives, God has always provided surrogate mothers to help us get to where we're going. Am I right about that? God has always given us people who showed up at crucial times in our lives that sounded just like our mamas. Who showed up when we needed them the most, who showed up when no one else was there in one form or another. All during my life I have run into surrogate mothers. Son, behold your mother. Ladies who have offered what I would like to call their best practices. Offered old sage wisdom and advice and helpful hands that have guided and kept me throughout my life. I remember Miss Brown, my first grade teacher. She was a white lady who called my mother after I called her a black dog. And you didn't know my mother tried to beat the black dog stuff out of me. My mother, after I came back to conscious, marched me back down to Rangeland Elementary School and made me apologize to Miss Brown. And it was in that time we were living. It wasn't Trump's America yet, but it wasn't far from it. And Miss Brown, this white teacher, accepted this little black boy's apology. And she treated me nice and kind, or at least fair for the rest of the year. And she had no problems out of me, and I didn't have any problems with her because I didn't want those kind of problems with my mama. But you know what it taught me from this surrogate mother? It taught me that no matter what Farrakhan or Malcolm X thought, all white people are not evil. All white people aren't dogs.
That's right.
And you have to learn to evaluate each individual, like Dr. King said, based on the content of their character and not the color of but skin. I said, God gives us surrogates along the way. I remember one day I had a conversation with Mrs. Wanda Dickerson, who strongly encouraged me and testified to me the value and the validity of tithing and making a conscious commitment to giving God His first and having faith enough to believe God would take care of the rest. And my brothers and sisters, that little piece of advice deepened my trust in God. It taught me some deep theological and ecclesiastical math that doesn't necessarily add up with Wall Street or Dave Ramsey. But if I give to God, God will always make sure I have money to give to God. Y'all missed it. God will take care of my business if I take care of God's business. Do I have a witness in the house that knows you wouldn't have the dollar that you have if you wouldn't have gave $1 sometime before today? I remember one of my first Bible studies in Lampton. It was Miss Barbara Hillman who piped up one Wednesday night, and she said something that struck me and skewed my ontological arrogance forever. I can't recall what the lesson was that night, but her response was, you don't have to be sick to die. I might as well have been a slave on Juneteenth, because this taught me I still have some bias and some tilts in my theology that have yet to be challenged. I was reminded there were some things that experience could teach you that seminary would never teach you. My Aunt Annie's here. She called me on the night of my initial sermon, and after a brief congratulations, suggested I swiftly start my search for a wife and leave my happy life of singleness behind. In her words, not mine, you're a preacher now, and you can't be preaching and out here hoeing around at the same time.
That's right. That's something.
She's over there if you want to talk to her after service. Admittedly, and I never told her this, I was offended. Just because I don't want to be a husband right now doesn't automatically make me a hoe.
That's right.
But I wasn't so offended that I didn't see the wisdom in her words. Because I realize it's hard to feed people the words of life when you're not living by the word of life. Brother preachers, your walk still has to match your talk. And there cannot be a dichotomy between your deed and your doctrine. Not to mention the many ministries that have been mangled by the misappropriation of a marriage and a mistress. But let me close. My point is, my mother, who taught me a lot, didn't have to teach me everything. Because there were other mothers along the way whom I could behold and glean from the lifelong lessons of living. You can't bestow motherhood on just anybody. Son, behold your mother. Mother, behold your son. Finally, I just want to, how do I want to close this? Over the course of the last week, I've heard more stories than I knew existed. About how my mother would write letters and make phone calls and speak to strangers and help people and welcome strangers into her home and not make them pay any rent.
My Lord.
How my mother would help people who were on dialysis and welcome them into her home and take care of them my mother. It's like I was her child. Everywhere I turned, your mama gave me a ride one day when I didn't have a ride. Your mother gave me money when I didn't have money. Your mother prayed for me and took care of me when my mother was gone. She was not just my mama. She wasn't just Ernest's mama. She wasn't just Denise's mama. She wasn't just Jacoby's mama. She wasn't just Keandre's mama. There's a whole bunch of people. Matter of fact, if you thought she was your mama, won't you just raise your hand and clap your hands and thank God that God still sends surrogate mothers along your journey. My brothers and sisters, I have to leave you now. There's some chicken and potato salad waiting on me over at the Lambton Church. And I've gotten hungry during the course of this sermon. But I love my mama. And I love my mama because my mama taught me about God. I love my mama because my mama taught me about Jesus Christ. And I didn't see Jesus until I saw my mama. It was my mama who gave her life first so that I could live. It was my mama who loved me first and taught me how to love other people. I said it was my mama who knelt down with me every night and said, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray thee, Lord, my soul to take keep. And if I should die before I wake, I give you, Lord, my soul to take. It was my mama who taught me about church before she took me to church. It was my mama who taught me hymns before I learned them in church. It was my